final. It was really an impressive time, so she should do well here. Elaine Thompson-Herah, of course, should be the favorite.
She ran 10:98 in Eugene, which was the first time anybody of that speed didn't make a final. It just shows you the caliber at the top of the world right now. And that woman there, of course, Elaine Thompson-Herah, was the top of the world last year with her Olympic golds. But is she beatable tonight, Jess?
Well, I mean, like Michael said, she's not in her best shape that we've seen her in. So, you know, Daryl's got a great lane next to her. She's got everything to give. So I'm hopeful that she could. I mean, I'm optimistic. I'm very optimistic, but I'm hopeful she can give her a run for her money.
Now is the time to be optimistic if you're running against Elaine Thompson-Herah, because she's not at her best. But this field, this is a pretty good field. I mean, Julian Al-Fridgeman running well. A lot of people in this field have run fast this year. Some didn't duplicate that at the World Championships in Eugene, but it's in them and they've run it. So just like Daryl, they may be coming on at the right time. So I'm excited for this race.
Unlike Daryl, they haven't got a home crowd behind them, and we saw what that did. And while she's not English, she's Scottish, the crowd really helped Ailish McColgan over the line, didn't they? So can Daryl need to use that to positive effect and use this atmosphere here to run another sensational 10.9 seconds? It could be the biggest 10.9 seconds of her life, Steve Cram.
Yeah, absolutely. And could that be good enough to win it? Or do you need to go quicker than that? What can you push Elaine Thompson-Herah to? The double Olympic or double Olympic champion. Never won a Commonwealth title, not even in the relay. The last time she had a go at that, it finished second. And it hasn't been a great championships for Jamaican sprinting, as Andrew was alluding to earlier, but they could put it all right here. So Natalia White, based in the US, another who's had a very good season, 10.97, new personal best for her this year. Well, making up for a very disappointing World Championships where she false started in the semi-final, and you might remember the pictures as she was castigating a picture of her own self on the TV screens as she disappeared through the corridors afterwards. Now, this young lady here has been very impressive all season, and she has a habit of performing well in the big championships, or in the big races, if you like. She's only run under 11 seconds once, but she's been very good here. So Elaine Thompson-Herah then the favourite to take the title, surely. That personal best there, 10.54. Had to watch Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce take the title in Eugene. So can Daryl Neita produce something special here? To join the list of English winners of this, including the likes of Sonia Lanneman, Heather Oakes, going back a good few years. Well, this young lady here, there's only the three Jamaicans, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, Shericka Jackson and Elaine Thompson-Herah, have run quicker than Julian Alfred this year at 10.81. Another who had a very disappointing World Championships and false started. But what about Zoe Hobbs? Record after record this season. The New Zealander hasn't yet dipped under the 11-second mark, but she's oh so close. And then Nokocha, another of the Nigerian sprinters based in the US. And again, another very, very good collegiate season from her. Well, Daryl Neita, her whole career, she said, I've raced Dina Asher-Smith since we were children, kids together in the Kent League and events such as that. And is this a chance for Daryl Neita to step out of the shadow of Dina Asher-Smith a little bit? Or will the Olympic champion take the Commonwealth title here? Can St. Lucia find, if not a medalist, maybe a gold medalist in lane 6? And what about Zoe Hobbs? Chances everywhere you look here.
Five-time Olympic champion Elaine Thompson-Herah stepping up for the women's 100-metre final.
Set.
Well, it's a clean start, it's a pretty even start as well. The Nigerian going well in lane number 3. Thompson-Herah, though, the Jamaican running well in lane number 4. Elaine Thompson-Herah takes the gold medal here in Birmingham. 10.95 seconds. The 5-time Olympic champion The 1 and 200 metre champion in Rio and Tokyo at the Olympic Games, the athlete that had never won an individual Commonwealth medal at all, takes the gold here. Julienne Alfred of St. Lucia, 11.01 seconds. And a roar for 𝐉𝐮𝐥𝐢𝐞𝐧 of England, 11.07 seconds. She picks up the bronze.
Elaine Thompson.
What's up, viewers? Welcome back to the channel. So, definitely a great run from Elaine Thompson. We all know Elaine Thompson is one of our favorite athletes of all time. Yes, and it's definitely true. But I feel because of her injuries that she has been getting over the past years is literally holding her back from performing how she would have normally wants to perform. Because imagine an Elaine Thompson injury-free Elaine Thompson. She would be unstoppable on the track, and it's definitely sad that we didn't get to see her compete at the Paris Olympics because we were definitely looking for her. We all know the Olympics before the Tokyo Olympics. She was the one who dominated the 100 meters and the 200 meters, and nobody thinks she would have done that, and she actually did. So we were definitely looking for her at the Paris Olympics, but because of the injury she sustained at the Racers Grand Prix, that literally held her back from competing in any of the races after the Racers Grand Prix. So we all know she literally ended her season very early and very quickly. So hopefully this 2025 track and field season will be totally different and she will be in a better shape or a great form than last year. Because as I said, guys, she is injured, She was injured. I'm not sure if she's still injured, but last year she was going through an injury and she went on the track and she got injured even more. So that's literally kind of holding her back to perform. But as I said, Elaine Thompson has a lot of fans and supporters who definitely want to see her back on the track winning races. Elaine Thompson is one of my favorite athletes, one of my favorite female sprinters of all time, and a lot of people is definitely looking out for her in the 2025 track and field season, and I'm definitely also will be looking out for her. But for right now, I'm just doing some recaps and some of the greatest races I've seen over the past years, which Elaine Thompson did. Well, not just Elaine Thompson, the whole of the Jamaican track and field stars, from the male sprinters to the female sprinters, to the under 20, to the professional athletes, to the pro athletes. Every single athlete who has been running in Jamaica, winning races, dominating races, I'll be doing all videos on that. But as I said, guys, the season has literally just started, so we don't really have much new races as y'all would have wanted to, but I still do have older races which will give y'all goosebumps if y'all sit down and watch it. So it's just a great feeling and a great moment knowing that we have some of the fastest male sprinters and female sprinters from Jamaica. Our island is very little, and as the Jamaicans would have say, we're little but we talawa. Yeah, man, and we've been a do track and field many years now, been winning races, been dominating races. But as I said, if it wasn't for our athletes getting injured, they would be unstoppable. But I kind of understand the fact that we all know when it comes to running, if you are not careful on the track when you are running, you can get injured, and that injury can literally cost you for not doing track and field anymore. But as I said, guys, the 2025 track and field season is going great so far, so stay tuned for the next update.